Hi, and today we're going to talk about Harry Potter. Let's get started. And now, in Harry Potter, there is 7 films, but in the last one, there's part 1 and part 2. But I think part 1 and part 2 is my favourite.
My favourite film is The Deathly Hallows Part 1, as I have not watched Part 2. It is very good, but it is a 12.
My favourite film is part 1 and part 2. They're really good and they're really interesting and exciting. My favourite is 2 because it's where they show they're destroying Hogwarts and it's more interesting.
My favourite character is Hermione, Ron, Harry and Dobby, but Dobby sadly died.
My favourite characters are Hermione, Ron, Harry and Dobby and Hagrid and Dumbledore.
My favourite bit in the 4th one, and it is called The Goblet of Fire. My favourite bit is when they're ball. Hermione is very pretty, and the boy everyone wants to dances with her, and at the end they all do a disco dance. At the beginning they do a normal dance, and it is very, very good, and that's my favourite bit, the ball bit.
In Harry Potter, there is 7 films. First is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Number 2 is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Number 3 is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Number 4 is Goblet on Fire. Number 5 is about when they're trying to save Sirius Black. And number 6 is where sadly the Dumbledore, the head master, dies. And number 7 is part 1 and part 2. Part 1 and part 2 are more a bit interesting and exciting and scarier.
My favourite spells is Ridiculous, Stupefy, and Expelliarmus, and they are all very, very good spells. Stupefy is where someone dies. Ridiculous is where someone, if you turn something scary to some. You turn something scary into something funny, and Expelliarmus is where you take all the memories away. No, Expelliarmus is where they fall over.
Stupefy is where you if you do it on someone with your wand, it means that person is petrified and dead. And then Expelliarmus means when you do it, it's like an air force that takes you back onto the ground. Like when you have a bomb, you'll go back. And then there's Ridiculous, that makes you into so your fears will come up, and then you can think of something really funny you could turn it into, and then say ridiculous on it, and it'll be really funny. And in Chamber of Secrets there's Apologist Potion, which turns you into someone else.
It's very, very sad when Dumbledore and Dobby dies. Dobby dies because a bad guy throws a knife at him, and Dumbledore dies because Snape kills him. And Snape is one of the teachers, but in part 2, but he is actually a bad guy. But in part 2, he becomes a good guy.